country, the Michigan State Spartans come to town to take on the Washington Huskies. Big Ten basketball is sponsored by Venmo.
That's 17 unranked teams. They want to keep that going. I'm looking forward to this one. It should be really good.
Starting lineups are presented by Venmo. What a great matchup here. 50s.
Which is incredible.
Cooper and Kepnog tipping. It's controlled by one of the best ball handlers in the country, Jeremy Fears Jr.
A problem for Steinbach because he's big. Can he drive past him? That's the question. From that elbow area, turns it over on the first possession.
Chukwu left wide open is short, and Steinbach.
An incredible rebounder, like from day one here at UW, on both boards, offensively and defensively.
A little bunny for Frank Kepnog, 6-year senior.
Things the other night just didn't get over the hump, and sometimes it is those little things like boxing out on missed free throws.
That was the Huskies' first sellout. Nice. Wow, the lob.
So it makes Fears' job so much easier when you have all that balance and things that the defense has to contend with.
A very deep two, and it's pure from
noon against Michigan State. Both teams love to run. Michigan State do it a little bit differently.
Kepnog with 4 early.
Attacking him. Give Washington another dimension offensively.
Here's weaving, fading away. That's a pretty shot. His first bucket today.
He seems to be looking to be. It makes Michigan State that much better as a whole offensively.
The out of the lob, and a gentleman's finish by Bryson Tucker. Chukwu mid-range, pulls up and hits his first points.
So he's just waiting for somebody to step up.
Steinbach hasn't had many touches so far, and he gets that one to drop in.
I think that's by design, and that's
covered by Kamari Peterson.
I like the late double.
Off of Steinbach's fingertips, just a little too much. Timeout.
You bring in 8, 9 new guys, it's tough. And hopefully by this time everybody's on the same page. There's a lot of cohesion, and you're really playing well. Jordan Scott knocks down the middle.
A 3-point threat, Kamari Peterson. He bags his first.
He got it going early the other night.
Yates, his second game back, coming off of wrist surgery. Missed 5 games. Pierce.
Interesting to cover. They can pay by stopping behind the screen and knocking down the 3.
Open look, Kurt Tang. Tang hits. Second, not close, bad miss.
To the point in that second half where I said if Washington somehow able to pull this one out, Mandequit was the MVP of that game.
A good pass to Tang, who knocks down his second. Gets out of there and back to the hands up top of Wojcik. 2 on the shot clock now. And the tip-in is good by Kohler.
The 4. Kohler at the 5.
Diallo.
Whoa.
An offensive foul.
What you want with a guy that can score like Kohler, look out.
Fouled on his way up.
So we just highlighted that they doubled him 2 times with Steinbach. Can't keep him off.
Fears from the elbow short, and it's maintained by Carson Cooper. The layup high off the glass.
Come down, but they can't revert back to looking for their own, a lot of dribbling. They have to stay with that ball movement to get good shots.
Diallo. 5 early for the sophomore guard out of Tacoma. Cooper takes a deep 2.
Wow. He can make.
Pulled down by Cam Ward. Fears skips it ahead. Chukwu, and it's swatted right at the rim. Yates is there. Diallo almost dragged that foot. And let's see who touched this last. It is off of Michigan State. Cooper and Carr, the only 2 starters. Good pass. Tang. A block on Mandequit, and Tang will shoot. That's the second on the freshman.
Productive. And in talking to NBA people like I do every game, that word is the first word out of these NBA people's mouth is productive. And that's what he is, because you can make the.
Wojcik with under 10 to shoot now. Wojcik with 5 of the shot clock, hanging up and under. How about that move? And steals it right back. He's got Steinbach off his right hip on the skip pass. He finishes.
Well, they have to run on opportunity. I don't think they want to get into it.
Wojcik for 3. Tang comes up with it. It's another long possession for Michigan State. McCullough, he hits his. Kepnong backing down McCullough, fades with the right hand is good.
I'm telling you, that is a give this Washington team a boost. He did the other night, had 10 points against Michigan, but his floor spacing, his IQ, his ability to guard the post is really going to help this Washington team.
Proved three-point shooter.
But one and done. Michigan. If I was playing Michigan State, I'd do the same thing.
Steinbach comes flying in for the rejection.
I would.
Under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Kohler thought about it instead, puts it on the deck, and with a tough angle, gets the
We're coming to close out hard.
Fierce somehow got the pass off, and Steinbach comes down on the back of Kohler. Steinbach's first foul. Wide open look, no good. That was Trey Fort's first shot today. Diallo pushing. Diallo with the left hand.
Diallo's so athletic.
Fading, and airballs it.
Got by Ignacevic.
Skip pass ahead. Steinbach throws it. Shoot in Diallo's hands near midcourt. 5 of the shot clock now. Diallo probing with 2 feet, lands and hits.
What he does. Momentum heading into the locker room.
To Steinbach, 5 of the shot clock. The kick out. Diallo after the chin fake, hanging, taking on Cooper.
Good possessions without turning it over. The key for Washington in the second half.
Kepnong, very effective down low.
This is the best I've seen him finish. Another dynamic, and it does, and it takes pressure off of Steinbach.
Really known so much for his shot blocking, his rebounding. Wide open, Cohen Carr, he bags the triple.
State.
Yeah, Carr just 18% on the year, gets the loose ball. Fierce pushes ahead, and an easy 2 off the window. Ugo Chukwu.
You can't go early. Michigan shooting a lot of threes. They started the first half going inside. They're starting the second half going inside.
Little runner, Diallo is good. The Huskies,
they just didn't even go out there. They were daring Cohen Carr to shoot it.
That was an 18-point performance for Carr that game. Fears knocks down the jumper. Coming up for the season, shooting 26% from distance in the first half, 37% in the second half. They're hoping that trend holds true today. Steinbach with the
by living in the paint, because at some point Michigan State's going to cut it off.
Kohler getting ready to check back in. Speaking of some size, and Diallo with a little hip check. Ford, mid-range, rattles through. That has been such a strength for the entire.
Deep into the season in conference play, scouting reports get much bigger. Other guys got to step up and make plays.
There it is. Bryson.
He knocks one down.
Kohler keeps shooting. No good. Man to quit. He gets the rebound. Now the point guard. Rebound.
See if Ignacevic for Washington can get a couple looks too.
Carr, spin move. Fouled by Yates on his way to the line. Double screen on man to quit. Fears has to hang and is fouled. Well, he tried to wait as long as. McCullough to Cooper. Here comes Fears.
Good look again. Just didn't go in. There you go again. Same play.
Yeah, they got another foul. Same deal.
That was actually a.
His 3 today. He's second in the nation. Guys on the floor for the Huskies. Steinbach and Kepnong. Kepnong's been so good from the floor today. Man, he has been. He's having a really strong showing here in half number 2 today. Steinbach trying to find his way past Cooper, and it rims out. Diallo into amongst.
The way he's going, I'd keep it in his hands.
Fears with the runner off the glass. That's pretty easy.
Now we go right leg, right hand.
Now Diallo sets it up with 6 on the shot clock now. Tucker steps back, hunts the 3. No. Steinbach, offensive board. No, it's ripped away.
What a play by Carr.
The Huskies have 1 offensive rebound. The Spartans 11. The lob. Cooper, well, it worked. It goes through. There's no foul. It's ball in his hands. Good move on Tang off 2 feet. Kepnong, that's just the 2nd offensive rebound for the Huskies, and a chance for an and 1.
Cold defender, and like he's gotten a lot more confident on the offensive end here of late.
Up and under, and the finish by. Yates doubled up, weaving through. That's a tough shot on a frustrating day for Wesley Yates.
Down.
Cooper with the spin move. That is pretty. He blows past Kepnog.
Cooper.
Diallo probing. Jump stop. Off the glass. Wojcik with under 10 to shoot. The left-hand runner. And Steinbach the last to. No Kepnog on the floor. Left hand. That was a really pretty move by Wesley Yates. Spears changes direction. Tang open three. And Ward gets the offensive rebound and the stick back.
Big time play by Ward for Michigan State. Only 4 so far in this one.
Another pretty finish. It has been a clinic by Jeremy Fears. 19. Diallo needed it. Timeout Danny Sprinkle. 18 today for Zoom Diallo.
For UW here.
Tang left open for 3. And he hits it.
Well, that's what you give up.
Fears the lob. There it is! Cohen Carr.
But I haven't seen anybody like Cohen Carr off of one leg.
Scott puts on the brakes, reverses. That's a pretty move.
Put it up on the rim late.
A rare miss for Fears in the second half.
You see that, Aaron? He looked out like he wanted to kick it out once he got in the air.
And to quit with the layup.
Same numbers today, but this looks different to me than he did earlier in the year, which is typical for a freshman.
Oh, good footwork there, man. Cole. Chance for go green, go white here in Seattle. Under 5 to shoot now. Wojcik gives it up to Trey Fort. At the horn with 3.
Really on both sides of the ball. Felt like Washington had a chance, and they just wore him down as the second half went on.
Steinbach, good field around the rim. Have the shot clock. And Peterson will bring it across. Shot clock off, under 20 seconds to play. And a foul, and Steinbach hits the pad hard. 63. It was a ball game at halftime, but a massive second half for the Spartans.
And again, I said it, they just wear you down with their principles, their defense, their physicality. It was an interesting, but Fears was terrific in that second half.
Plenty of Michigan State fans enjoying the Spartans' first trip to Seattle since 1957. And